Evening all, hope everyone's doing well. Back to the garden finally. I've been away for about a week or so, doing some work in another project, so this is very much not had a cut for probably 2-3 days, I would say, and it's looking pretty green across the board. As I've suspected, this area here and around the perimeter of the garden is showing signs of dormancy. It's showing signs of dieback around the side, but that is pretty much the area where I do spend a lot of time turning and moving around in the grass as I'm doing the cuts, so it does get a little bit more wear and traffic. So that'll be something I'll need to look at in August, is putting down some seed, putting down some compost and top dressing, and just trying to get that back. Alternatively, what I might do is I might just leave it, and then next year I'm actually going to be killing this lawn off and reseeding it with the same variety that I've got in the front lawn that I did this year. So I may just leave things alone and just focus on trying to maintain the plant health. The other things that I've done in the last week or so is I've really focused on having a conversation with the fertiliser company I want to work with. I had a really good positive conversation with the sales regional sales manager for that, and he's very supportive of what I want to do. And I've also spoke to the distributor as well. Had a really great conversation with the distributor in the UK, and I'll be sharing more on that journey as it develops. So that's going to be a granulated fertiliser mixed with a combination of liquids, and those liquids will be a high quality seaweed, a iron and nitrogen, urea-based nitrogen feed liquid, a wetting agent, and some other trace element liquids as well, which I'll be topping up on the lawn. So as I develop that and get to understand how that's going to work, I'm going to sort of create a package, I think, that will work well for this lawn, and I'm going to develop that over the remaining part of the season, see how that looks, and then into next year I'll really start to take it into something that I can share with everyone on the channel. I just want to say thanks very much to everyone who has clicked on subscribe. I'm approaching 200 now. I'm on the right side of getting to 200. So thank you for every single person who clicks subscribe, leaves me a comment, or gives me a like. It really does make a huge difference to me, and it shows me what you want to see in this channel and everything I do in the garden. So thank you from the bottom of my heart that you have done that for me, so hugely appreciate it. Every single person, I've had people from Turkey, I've had people from Australia, Canada, Europe, America, UK, etc., all clicking on subscribe and wanting to follow me on in the journey. I'm just an average Scottish lawn nut gardener, junior gardener I suppose you could call me, and that's why the channel's called The Accidental Gardener, because it's something I fell into doing. It's not something that I went out looking for, but it's something that's become a passion. So thanks very much for every single one of you that takes time to watch my videos and help me grow my channel into something where I can share with a wider community. I want to build a community where we can all talk about the things that lessons learned, things that we can do well, things that haven't gone to plan, and share that around the globe. And being a Scottish lawn channel as well, I don't really have really, there's a lot of people in different parts of the world doing all their different things. I want to be a differentiator, so if you do want to join me on that journey and see the evolution of what I'm doing with my fertiliser plan and all the other things I'm going to be developing around the garden, absolutely fantastic. So thanks very much from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate it all, guys. So I'm just going to get a cut done, because tomorrow, which will be Monday the 4th of August, there's going to be a storm. So lovely, beautiful sunshine right now, but 24 hours from now, it's going to be hammering it down with rain. 60 to 70 mile an hour winds here, so it's going to be really windy for us tomorrow. So I want to try and get the lawn cut so that all that fresh nutrients gets into the lawn and reinvigorates the lawn, and waters it for me as well. But as you can see, it's a lovely lush green just now, and that's just with seaweed feeds and everything I've been putting on it. So I'm going to get the Stirling out, I'm going to get it a cut done, and then I'm going to have my dinner. So I'll get on with that. I'm just going to do up and down stripes today. Hopefully that will come through nicely. I told you as well, I'm not always in shorts. I had a laugh with someone the other day about telling them every single time I ever do a video on this, I'm always wearing shorts, grey shorts. I promise you I have more than one pair of grey shorts. So I thought I'll change it up today and put a pair of trousers on. So I had a really good conversation, as I said, with the fertiliser company I want to work with, and they agree that I've picked the right company and they want to support me even though I'm a small channel at the moment. They still want to support my journey, which is absolutely fantastic of them, because I've tried a few companies and they just didn't want to entertain any conversation with someone my size on YouTube at the moment. But they guys absolutely 100% behind what I'm trying to do and trying to achieve. So kudos to them, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart to have that conversation and just chat things through, because it really means a lot to me. If I take this out and show you the grass clippings, you can see it's all this lovely grass and it's just cutting so well. There's no dead material in that box at all. It's pretty much all green tips, as you can see, looking really good and healthy. So that's the results of the cut, all done and dusted, looking really nice in general, as you can see. Relatively straight stripes. I'm quite happy with that. Some thinning here, but that's okay. As I said earlier in the video, once I get a bit of time at the end of the season, I'll probably do something about that. But overall, I'm really pleased, and that's how that looks. And that's the result of the front cut here. Lawn surface is looking alright in general, and that's the stripes there. As I said, this isn't really getting anywhere near the volume of nitrogen I want to put down on it, so the stripes are not going to pop as much, but in general I'm really pleased with how it's looking, and it is that dark. So if you can go down to the surface of the canopy, it's really quite thick with this creeping variety of rye. Push it in and it just springs right back, so it's plenty of moisture in it, and it's going to get plenty of rain in the next sort of 24 hours. So that's why I wanted to get it cut and prepped. So in general, looking good, decent, nice stripes, and that's me signing off for the weekend. Thanks for your patience, guys, and I'll be back at it when the weather returns to normal later in the week. Hope you all well, and as usual, if you like the content, drop me a subscribe, like, or a comment. I'll do my best to answer every single one of your comments. That's great, guys. I'll leave you with this. Catch you in the next one, and cheers.